I ruined it. You're supposed to continue.
I don't know the lyrics.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
How did it go?
Yeah, you started off.
No. How did that fucking little verse go?
The very beginning, when he says, "Is your chain hang low?" and then, "Is that your chain? Is it 24 inches? Is it how low you let it hang?" And that's all I know. That's all I know. After that, it's like blah, blah, blah. It's like that one thing with Eminem, like the rap guy with the egg.
Wow.
The regular. That's pretty much what happened.
Alrighty, so this is gonna be Slurred Words.
That's how we introduce.
What number?
I've given up on numbers.
4-1.
4-1?
Even though this is our 7th episode.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
So it is.
And nobody
what is
listens
today?
still.
Right?
We don't care because we have fun.
They'll catch on. Eventually.
This is November 26th. It is a Wednesday, and here live from Orlando. Fuck.
Park.
The cops are fucking heated.
The cops are heated.
It's
They're
Orland
quite
Park.
heated.
That is Orland Park cops. That fucking day. First day I pulled out on the street because I didn't have any room. Mike pulled in here and everybody else was there.
Yeah.
One day, $60 license plate expired ticket.
Your first day back.
One day.
Wow.
Yep. I'm like, hey, this is a fucking great
Last
day.
year,
Welcome back to Orland.
it took me fucking, 4 months to get an expired tag because I was parked next to a fire hydrant
Yeah.
and I only got the tag ticket?
In Romeoville.
Fucking hey, I'm lucky.
They're restless. They're restless.
It's because Orland Park has nothing else better to do but drive around. And
How many fucking cops did we see on LaGrange?
6.
I'm not even joking.
One way.
Yeah.
And then the one guy fucking followed me into the driveway. Jack off.
My car is marked. I know it is.
Oh, hell yeah.
All my cars I've ever had is marked.
I'm never
My
driving your
Mustang-
car in Orland
My
again.
Mustang was marked. That was the worst though. Any cop, even if he's going opposite way or next to me, he would fucking pop a fucking Jimmy and fucking follow me.
You were marked in Romeoville. You drew attention to yourself as soon as you
This
pulled
is why
off
I'm
of
trying to get
Hale.
out of the fast car phase right now because I'm marked everywhere I go with fast cars.
I'm glad I have had so many cars, actually. They haven't had a chance to just hang on to one.
I mean, my Mustang I had for 2.5 years, and the other Cobalt I had for 5, and this one I've had for 3.5. So, I mean, but the Cobalt I have now I haven't had too much problems with besides that whole 100
Stuck
miles
to
per
my
hour
beard.
in a 55.
45.
That I didn't get in trouble for.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God.
No, but it is now close to Thanksgiving.
Gobble gobble.
We're already set.
Have you seen that commercial for the cars? They're talking about like, how much finance rating can I get? Like, oh really? Well, how much money do I need to put down? I hear on the radio all the time. I don't know what it's for.
You just know there's how much money can I get?
And then it goes like, well, maybe we're gonna go to this place, and then it goes gobble gobble. like question mark.
It's bad when you can remember like their marketing
I listen
department.
to the radio all day at work.
They fucked up so
Pretty
bad
much.
that they don't make you remember the name of the company. You just remember gobble gobble.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you Google that shit later and you find the name
Yeah.
of the company. That's how it works.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
a catchy song.
yeah, it's like the whole
Driving in my car, beep beep.
Yeah, I mean, I learned that in consumer economics. Like they purposely have people that sit in a fucking room and waste hours on end thinking of stuff. That
How
will
much
make
do they
people-
get paid?
Obnoxiously
Yeah, pretty
high.
good amount of money. There's a guy at my work that is the quote unquote like guy that does all the displays and marketing stuff. I mean, he gets I don't know how much he gets paid, but I mean, he seems to be well off. So, but I mean, all you do is
Like
we
off
make-
below the belt or just well off?
I mean, as far as I know.
You haven't
As
checked.
far as I know, he's pretty well off money wise. I mean, I haven't got a chance to check the below region. We don't have company showers, so. I mean, the Dodge has a shower in the one room, which is weird as hell. It's got a bathroom and like, all right, it has its own like area where it's like the manager's area, and that was actually one of the guy's main office, and he actually had his own personal bathroom and shower. Don't know why. That was
just
this was before Dodge. This was when it was Saturn.
Okay.
and it became like the place where you go to shit because because you wouldn't have to worry about anybody coming after you like, whoa, who the fuck took that massive shit in the toilet and it smells like ass, and you could sit in there for like 20 minutes and nobody would look for you besides someone trying to go knock on the door to say, hey, I got a shit, fucking let me in. Get out.
Guy walks out, oh, who's shit?
Yeah. I mean, it was, at the time, it wasn't no one's office, so I mean, it was just a spare bathroom.
No, it is an office still.
Now it is.
Oh.
Before, when I worked at Dodge, this is not now. This is when I worked at Dodge like 3 years ago.
Are you saying the place where people shit is now an office?
The office.
So the office has turned into an office.
Yeah. Before it was just a storage area because we didn't have enough like managerial people.
But no. The Royal Throne office has now turned into a Royal Throne with
2 people.
Desk.
Yeah, 2
office.
desks, yeah.
And there's still a shower in it?
Yeah.
That's
weird.
Fucking A.
Some of the people, like, I mean, I can't imagine, like, coming to work, like, just hungover, like, man, I didn't have time to shower.
Stacy, give me 2 minutes. I'm in and out.
I'm taking my half hour as soon as I get to work. Like, I'm just going to power through the rest of the day.
Okay, so.
As long as I'm smelling fresh and clean, I'm good.
Come out, oh, who took a shit?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You did not. Why'd you flush? It's cold. This is the same system as another one. It's not a separate line.
So, it is, how many days until Thanksgiving?
2.
Well, technically it is Wednesday, so that makes it tomorrow.
Well, it's less than 24 hours till Thanksgiving Day. Till Thanksgiving is probably more like 48 hours because we don't really eat until 3 or 4.
There's a Thanksgiving Day?
Well, I mean, the day of like Thanksgiving.
Okay, but is there like Thanksgiving Eve?
You know what I fucking mean. I mean, the day that...
I got really confused there. Like,
I mean, the day of Thanksgiving obviously starts at 12 o'clock on the 3rd Thursday of November.
Yes.
But, I mean, there's Thanksgiving Day and then Thanksgiving when you go fucking eat turkey and shit like that.
But it's all on the same day.
Yeah.
So it's Thanksgiving.
I mean, it's like Christmas. Christmas starts at... Oh, the day is at 12, but you don't open your presents till like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you kidding, man? When I was a kid, it was like... Oh yeah, Stretch Armstrong.
That's right. Same thing with turkey. You don't get to eat your turkey until about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Depends on if you start cooking it now.
Depends on, yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna deep fry my turkey starting after we're done recording, and then finish it on Thanksgiving.
Deep frying only takes like 4 hours. So you're
Only 4 hours?
Yeah, it's not bad.
What if you deep fry it?
That's what I said.
That's
well, never mind.
I
thought like if you put it
you're
in
gonna have
oven,
a bald spot by the end of this episode.
Oven takes like fucking 15 to 16 hours depending on how fucking heavy it is.
That's crazy.
Like deep frying it's...
Take notes, everybody.
I think, what was it, 2 years ago?
Matt's a chef.
2 years ago we deep fried a turkey and then we cooked one in the oven. We started them both at 9. The deep fried was done at 12:45 and the oven one was done at like 6.
I'm gonna get sued by Emma Lagasse right now.
But
BAM!
Yeah, but again, the big one was the one in the oven because we couldn't fit it in the deep fryer cauldron that we had. So.
But Thanksgiving being
BAM!
damn.
I'm Lagasse your ass.
Emerald. Being 24 hours away now.
Well, right now we're on Blackout Wednesday.
Yeah, and you said that was like the worst time to drive
it's
when we got to the restaurant.
No, I was saying Black Friday week is the worst week because everybody gets drunk.
Well, no, he was telling me there's a holiday, like a drunk person holiday, Blackout Wednesday.
It's like the Black Friday,
Wednesday and Friday,
of alcoholics.
Yeah, Wednesday and Friday is the
but it's like
most people that are in jobs that don't have worked weekends. You're off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But
Wednesday is
why isn't this going to be marked as a national holiday?
Why would the drunken holiday be
St. Patrick's Day?
Fuck. Yeah.
Because
they didn't start off as that, though.
No, but we already have Thanksgiving.
I mean, as much as we make it to be.
No.
Well, we already have Thanksgiving, which a lot of people are off already. So on Wednesday night, you know, go to the bar, have all your well drinks, get them all cheap and whatnot, get all drunk, and everybody else
get warmed up for fucking the Black Friday sales when you gotta wait outside for hours. That's what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks because I've done it before. I've waited outside 15 hours for a fucking Wii.
I did it for an Xbox.
I mean, that's one thing. Fucking Wii though. I was forced into that shit.
Wow, man.
15 hours.
I almost want to take like a garbage bin and like start a hobo fire just for everybody.
Well,
but charge per paper burned.
when I was doing this thing with the Wii, I was at the GameStop right over here in the Best Buy.
Yeah.
Over there. You can't see me pointing, but it's over there. We're Best
that
Buy.
way.
Yeah, Orland Best Buy. I was at the Orland GameStop. I was the first person at GameStop because they were only gonna have 10 Wiis. So the first person there at 7:30 at night on Thanksgiving. They weren't opening up till 6 in the morning. So, and we had to wait an extra hour and a half before they opened to actually get in. So, like I said, we're there for about 13, 15 hours. I did shop for another 5 hours after that, but I was waiting in line for 13 hours.
I don't see how people can do that.
But when I was waiting in line, across the street is Best Buy. Well, the fucking crazies at fucking Best Buy is even worse. There's hundreds of people.
Just lines
wrapped
and
around.
go, yeah, man. It's fucking crazy.
And people had brought fire pits to fire because it was fucking cold.
Right.
I was in, like, long underwear pants, Carhartt pants, bib overalls, and a Carhartt fucking jacket with a Carhartt hat and necks.
So what, were you like repping Carhartt in hopes for a discount somewhere?
I was chilling.
I got my Carhartt boots.
I was sitting on the cold concrete.
You got sponsored to sit in line?
All I can say, I was sitting on the cold concrete, really warm.
And you're sitting there going, Carhartt.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you do for like 15 hours while you waited?
Especially
when nobody else was waiting with you.
Honestly, between 2 and 4 o'clock, I slept.
Really?
Under a blanket on a pad, right in front of GameStop. Luckily, I was living here at the time, and I had 2 people that were with me, my ex-girlfriend at the time and her brother. So when one of us had to go pee, we just took a car and came to my house, which was a minute and a half away.
So it was ships.
So yeah, we would come here, take a piss, get warm up, and yeah. Exactly.
Was it worth it?
Did you enjoy
for
coming
about
back?
3 hours? After I played the Wii, I'm like, this is cool. 5 hours later, fuck this.
My arm hurts. I got Weibo.
Yeah.
I got Weibo.
You know what we call it? You know how Wii's got like the Wii elbow or whatever they call it? Well, for Xbox,
Weibo.
when they Connect, me and Chops
Expo?
call it. Yeah, we would call it the disconnect syndrome. Disconnect, like to connect your arms.
I see what you did there.
Disconnect syndrome.
Oh, well. So what is your...
Yeah. No one gives a fuck anymore.
I like how, this was kind of going to go into, like, what's our fondest Thanksgiving memory and be all heartfelt and heartwarming, but now it's just kind of like, what is the worst thing that's ever happened to you on Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, my family doesn't do much on Thanksgiving, really. We all eat at home. That's the one holiday that we don't really gather.
Thanksgiving's always been, like, the same for me. Every year, it's routine.
Yeah, it's either I go to my dad's house and eat with my dad and my stepmom's brothers, or I stay at home and don't eat turkey because my mom doesn't cook on Thanksgiving.
Well,
she doesn't make turkey on Thanksgiving unless there's a party. Unless for some odd reason we decide to have a party, which doesn't happen often.
And oddly enough, we're like halfway through right now, and we still haven't introduced anybody.
Oh yeah, our special guest.
Special guest.
So we're gonna do the shitty round of applause still. Yeah. You
can't hear me.
Golfers clap.
I have mittens on. You can't hear me.
Just fucking. So this is Jesse.
Hello.
Jesse's a good buddy of mine.
Jesse's girl.
No, I hate that song. It's horrible.
I know you would.
God damn it.
But Jesse, what is your worst Thanksgiving memory?
My worst Thanksgiving memory would have to be when the kitchen set on fire.
Oh, yeah,
you too, huh?
Yeah. And it was total chaos.
Hold on, were you cooking a turkey in a bag?
I don't know what the fuck was going on, man.
The fuck? Oh,
it wasn't my house.
Hold on. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, is this when your fucking house started on? No, but that was your garage.
No, that was a radio.
But why is my fucking house smoking?
Why is your house smoking?
Why is my house on fire, man?
That was a funny story. We were actually Matt and I were helping my uncle build something in his backyard, and we're all sitting there on the back deck contemplating everything. And I'm down. Both of their backs are to the door, and my uncle's like, "Yeah, okay, I like this, and I'm mid conversation too. I'm like, "Yeah, this is kind of what we've been thinking." And mid conversation, I stop, look up, and straightest voice, you can imagine it. Just, why is your house smoking? And he turned around and goes, shit! He comes just running inside. And apparently he was going to fry an egg or something, and he left the butter on the pan.
For like 12 minutes.
The whole fucking house smelled like burnt popcorn.
We were talking for a good 10 minutes.
Oh, it was bad. But
it was quite foggy.
So yes, your house started on fire for Thanksgiving. How'd that?
Well, not my house. My aunt's house started on fire. And I think the whole oven went up in flames, if I remember correctly.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did it spill?
No, it didn't spill. The turkey actually came out really delicious.
The oven was fucked, but the turkey was good.
That's almost burnt down, but it was fucking so good.
It was marinated to heavens, man. It was awesome.
Marinated? I guess it was just fucking...
Satan marinated that shit, It's like, die, hi people, but your turkey will taste good.
You will be thankful for the new oven.
I mean, we pretty much had to eat Thanksgiving dinner in a cloud of smoke, but it's okay. It worked out pretty well. Other than that, everything's been pretty tame, I'd say, for Thanksgiving.
See, the only thing I can really think of is when my mom, she woke up at like 4 a.m. to start cooking the turkey, and
That's early as hell,
dude. Wow. When it really boils down to it, she would wake up at the ass crack of dawn just to cook a turkey, and she still does. But the one year she always put it in a paper bag, an oiled paper bag, to have it, something to cook in, and basically like a little convection oven inside an oven.
Yeah.
And she forgot to oil one spot on the bag, and the bag started on fire.
Oh God!
Needless to say, we didn't have turkey that year.
Luckily, you still had something to live in that year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is insane.
Yeah, I don't have any stories.
I eat. I'm a big guy, so I enjoy eating at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's normally like just fucking
ham's good.
Chill as fuck for me. I don't do much.
It's always sports. Always sports.
I don't even really care.
Last Thanksgiving, you and I, we ate, and then we started talking. You were sitting on one couch, I was sitting on the other, and then 20 minutes later, I'm being woke up. You need to do dishes, and I look over, and you're fucking knocked out, and I'm like, what the hell? I get woken up, and he doesn't?
Yeah. That was my first Thanksgiving. At your house. First full.
That was my first Thanksgiving. Matt, you're how old now?
27. As I'm poking at my fingers like a little kid.
But no, really, what Thanksgiving is about nowadays for a lot of people is, no one gives a fuck what they're thankful for. They forgot what Thanksgiving was about, and now it's all about Black. So I like how we're supposed to have the one day we're supposed to be thankful for what we get, what we have. And then the next day, everybody just goes batshit and starts macing and tasing everybody for a fucking pair of socks.
Yeah.
I'm really thankful for everything God has given me, and I'm really happy. Bitch, those are mine.
But I want my discount, motherfuckers.
Just it amazes
I want
me.
my $3 Blu-rays.
Wait. So we have Blackout Wednesday, and followed by Thanksgiving, followed by Black Friday, and then Cyber Monday. What's on Saturday?
Cyber Monday. I forgot what that is.
What's on Saturday and Sunday?
Recovery.
Recovery.
Yeah, recuperate day.
Ice your black eye and your bruised liver.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're hungover for Thanksgiving, and then Saturday you're icing your eyes and nuts. I went Black Friday shopping once, and I'm never gonna go again. Not because anything really bad happened to me, but there was some lady who was dragged out of Walmart for macing somebody. And it was all over, like the $3 movies, and she fucking can of mace everybody and started snatching shit. Security fucking grabbed her, and I was like, wow, people really do go batshit for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
They love deals, man.
You know how many people died last year from Black Friday?
Oh, yeah, all the people getting trampled over Xbox One, was it?
22 people that died last year on Black Friday in the U.S. Yeah.
I wonder how. Trampled,
yeah.
Getting
possibly get
shit
stabbed.
knocked out.
Yeah. I mean, depending on where you're from.
Well, we had a fucking shooting last Black Friday. Or sorry, no, the cop shot at the guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it 2 years ago? Oh, I guess it was 2 years ago. But yeah, that just I don't get it.
Well, that's Romeoville.
Yeah. Well, when I went Black Friday shopping,
people on the bar just waiting like, motherfucker, I'm saving money. I don't give a shit. I got money. I mean, I'm saving some. But I hate people like that though.
Yeah. No, I went to Target with a buddy and his girlfriend. I kind of got dragged along, and this was the one time I went Black Friday shopping. We stood in line in Target for about 4 hours.
That's Target.
Yeah, that's Target. And everybody started running in, and I got really confused.
They're like baseball sliding to where they want to go.
Yeah, seriously.
It's mine!
Called to do like dolphin diving.
Yeah.
Gotta get it, man! Cereal
It's
discount.
like that movie Jingle.
Fucking Captain Crunch for 50 cents?
Yeah.
Captain Crack!
It's like Jingle All the Way with the action figure. Remember the movie Jingle All the Way with Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Oh yeah, that's the one with
Why am I with you young motherfuckers, man? You guys don't know
Dude, I really don't like Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
I really don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
Sinbad.
Why? Why don't you like me?
Yeah. Get to the chopper now, before I kill you.
Get to the titties.
Yeah. Follow me if you want to live, or whatever he says. Come with me.
Who is your daddy?
Do it now.
It's not Puma.
But no, it's just so we were at Target, and after Target,
We're at a tickle spot, just.
I got a soft spot for Schwarzenegger.
You got a soft spot for Schwarzenegger talking about tumors.
That's because I just imagined like his biceps. He's like, it's not tumors. They're real.
They're not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. No, but after Target, we went to Walmart, and the line at Walmart was like.
See, the only cool thing about Walmart is they let your people sit inside. They have lines inside.
Yeah, for Black Friday, but a lot of people just lie and like, oh yeah, and then they go stand by the little bin, like scoping out everybody, like I'm gonna fuck you up once they say go.
Yeah.
But no, we were at Walmart, and I'm just kind of moseying around.
Walmart normally is like scary, so I can't imagine.
Yeah, 24-hour Walmarts, they're kind of sketchy sometimes.
But we went to Walmart after all this, and they had the one line that wrapped around the building. And after that, you had all the lines that were just people going in to buy their fucking bread and milk and, cheese and Cheez-Its. And
my cereal. Captain Crack.
No.
Captain Crack, nice.
But after all this, I was sick of waiting around, so I went outside to have a cigarette. And, I'm kind of looking around, and, I met up with somebody there. And I was like, hey, dude, I haven't seen you in a while. And he's like, yeah, what's going on? And so we were talking, having a cigarette, and he tried to walk back in the exit, and fucking Walmart security sticking out with his fucking yellow smiley face badge, like, no, you can't go back in this way. It's like, what? He goes, no, you have to wait back in line. And we looked at the line, the fucking thing wrapped around to the side of the building. We were like, we do what now? And he looked at him, and he goes, my fucking wife and kids are in there. And if you don't let me in, and there was a cop standing by him, the cop just looked and goes, fucking let him in.
Yeah.
People get so crazy over nothing. I do not understand.
I remember one time, this had nothing to do with Black Friday, but when I had Ace, he was a puppy, and about 6 months after that, my ex-girlfriend at the time, my girlfriend at the time. It sounds weird when I say ex-girlfriend at the time. My girlfriend at the time got a new puppy the day we bought her, or the day she bought her, because I wasn't spending $2,500 on a dog.
Ooh. The fuck was it?
A Victorian Bulldog.
I don't know what a Victorian Bulldog is. I know what a Bulldog is.
It's a mix between American and English.
Okay.
I mean, let's just make another species of bulldogs so we can spend more money.
Pretty much.
America.
But the dog was probably about 1.5 feet wide by about 1 foot tall when it was a puppy.
1.5 feet wide?
1.5 feet long.
I was gonna say that thing had to be like a fucking sausage.
1.5 feet long.
That sounds like a frisbee.
But it was like a little tiny shit, and it was a puppy, and we just picked her up, and we were gonna go inside Walmart and get food and get toys and all that shit. And then I mean, I've seen people walk into like stores with the dogs. I mean, as long as it's a puppy and it's in your arms. Well, who cares?
And not shitting on the floor, no one cares.
Who cares? I mean, we walk in, and this guy, typical Walmart greeter. I don't know. I'm not going to throw it out there.
But you're typical.
Everybody knows.
You're typical Walmart.
Everybody knows a typical Walmart greeter. Comes up to me. We're walking in. Okay, first, before we walked in, we went to the red box, which is in the doorway.
Right.
Not in the Walmart, but in between the doorways. The first one and the second one. So we were going to the red box, looking at a movie. He comes out while we're in the middle. He goes, "There's no dogs allowed in the Walmart." And this is in Orland Walmart. This isn't in, like, fucking Indiana. Guy comes out using fucking second languages. "There's no dogs allowed in the Walmart." I'm like, well, we're not in the Walmart yet.
We're not in the South either.
Yeah. I'm like, we're not in the Walmart yet. I mean, and I said it like that, like... He's like, "Oh, well, you can't bring the dog in here." I was like, "Okay, that's fine."
He's my seeing eye dog.
Yeah, he's a puppy. But I mean, he's a puppy. I'm like, why are you gonna bitch about a puppy? I mean, obviously he's not a seeing eye dog, but it's a puppy.
He could be. They don't know that.
I'm holding her in my arms. It's looking at you. How could you not love this? Like, it's going. I mean, come on, man. And he's like, "No dogs allowed." So I'm just gonna leave this little puppy in my car. He's like, "I don't know, but no dogs allowed in the Walmart." I'm like, he just kept saying the same thing. I kept talking to him about it. I'm like, "Hey man, I'm just coming in here so we can get we could try stuff on her so we could see it instead of fucking having to buy it, bring it back and shit and do it."
There's no dogs allowed in Walmart.
Oh my god.
He said it like 6 times. I'm like, "Fine, I'll come back tomorrow without the dog and spend the money and return it." And that was the end of that.
Did you return it?
No, it ended up being fine. Everything we bought ended up being fine.
Did I ever tell you about the time that Lydia tested a bow and arrow at Walmart?
Like tested with an arrow?
Yeah.
Do they have a range or just kind of just went to 7 and just let it go?
She had an arrow and she had a bow and she was like, "So this one doesn't have a safety. I'm like, how powerful do you think it is?" And I'm like, I don't really know. She's like, just fires an arrow straight to the ceiling.
She's in the outdoors section. Like, I wonder how far. Go over the cup, clean up and out. What was that?
You're fucking aiming for the stray balloons that get caught in the rafters.
Yeah. The kids,
oh, bah!
The kids that cry, "Balloon, balloon!" No. Look at another one. No, I want that one.
Boom!
Yeah.
Ah!
Once it hit the wall, I was like, "Yeah, we gotta go now." Like,
that was fun, but let's get out of here.
See, the only time I've ever been kicked out of Walmart, I was with a good buddy of mine.
I was just bringing about. We just talk about being kicked out of places because I've been kicked out of a lot of places.
I got kicked out of Walmart. Me and a buddy. I don't remember why we went there. I think we were intoxicated, and I think we went to go pick up curtains. I don't know why.
Intoxicated curtain shopping.
But we were roaming around Walmart, and they had the giant toolboxes you put in the beds of your truck. Mm-hmm. I was like, "Fuck it, I can fit in one of those." Well, he fit inside of it great. And that's when I got that bright idea in my head, like, fuck it. I'm not as big as I think I am. That's a lie. I had one nut flip over the lip, which hurt, and then the other one tried to squeeze its way through. That hurt even more. And then I wound up tipping the whole fucking thing over and landing on the floor, grabbing myself almost on the verge of tears. And this guy who was apparently following us this whole time goes, "Do I have to be your babysitter?" Like, what happened here? You got a toolbox on the floor, some fat kid crying in the middle of aisle 28, and fucking, he's like, "You guys need to go." I was like, "He just kicked me in the nuts." And he's like, "No, you have to go." My God, why the fuck?
I got kicked out of Target once.
Did you miss?
Target.
Knee slap.
Comedy. Wow. No, I was in Target. I was probably 18 at the time. But it was late night. It was 24-hour Target. We had nothing to do.
There's 24-hour Targets?
Yeah, the one out here was the one that's in
over there.
Up 191st in Tinley.
I'm never going to go to a 24-hour Target.
It's a super Target, whatever.
Well, let's just make a super 7-Eleven while we're at it. They're open 24 hours. Fuck.
But it's
Super Burger King?
It's called Super Target because it sells groceries. That's the only reason why.
I think they also groceries.
Now they do. This was when I was 18. This was almost 10 years ago.
What do they sell then? Just
the
cereal and clothes?
No, they just had clothes and like beauty supply stuff.
They had no Targets though.
They had Targets, but they didn't have the food in there.
Oh.
Target didn't have food until about 5 years ago.
I thought you were talking like range Targets.
That's what I was.
Okay, I was
just any kind of Target, really. That's misleading.
No, the Target with the red circle and the dot in the middle, like Target, the brand store.
Yeah, but they had no Targets for like Targets. I can't buy a Target at Target.
You might have been able to if you gone to the outdoor section. I don't know. But we were in there.
We still camping.
No, actually, this was Target. This was fucking. We got kicked out of Toys R Us.
18 years old, yeah. I want to play with Jeffrey.
And we went to the section where they have the Power Wheels where you could, like the battery powered ones where you could sit in there and the little kids could test them. We were sitting there testing them. And we were like 18, 19, there was like 6 of us. And then we were driving around with them just down the aisles, just like checking like, oh, this looks good. We sit there and play with it and then put it in our cart and keep driving with it. And then we get kicked out of there. But then when we went to Target, we were doing a penny war. We would it's like paintball but with pennies. We would go around the whole store. And
did you have spawn points?
And just throw pennies at each other. If you get hit with a penny, you'd be dead. But finally, after I'd say it was about 20 minutes, they finally caught on to us fucking running around throwing pennies at each other. And the one guy, man, I can't remember what he said. He's like, all you fuckers throwing pennies. This guy was like 20 something, like probably 25. He was like a night manager that didn't want to give no fucking shits, but he didn't want to have anybody fucking around in his store at the time. He goes, all you fuckers, you went over to intercom too. He's like, all you fuckers throwing pennies, you better get out now before I call the cops. I'm like, is that us? I'm like,
I thought I saw some other group of fuckers throwing pennies. I wasn't sure.
Is that us? I'm like, maybe we should go. And everybody's like, no, let's see until. I said how long we could stay until we get kicked out. For like 10 more minutes, we were fucking just walking around. Then they finally found us. Like, we weren't throwing pennies anymore. We were just walking around the store. He's like, you guys want to throw pennies? We're like, no. He's like, I got cameras saying that you did. I'm like,
your cameras talk to you?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, we're just shopping right now. He's like, well, you guys are going to have to go. And he pointed to 3 of them when there's 6 of us. He's like, you guys got to go. He's like, these the only guys that I saw throwing pennies, so you guys got to go. I'm like, no, they're with us. He's like, well, then you guys got to go too. I'm like, you didn't see us throwing pennies, so why do we have to go?
There's probably like a good, 84 cents on your floor, man.
I mean, I'm contributing. Come on, man. I didn't buy anything, but you got some money here.
Man, I got a 30 kill streak going on. You're going to fuck it up.
I got an air raid coming in.
Oh, damn.
AC-130 inbound.
Yeah, AC-130.
Friendly care package in that one.
I got a pocket full of fucking shit. I'm just gonna toss it. Whoever hits dies.
You got some guy.
Civilians or not.
He's sitting there just fucking. It's 3 in the morning. He's just fucking had it. You know, just a long day of work, walking along, grabbing his canned goods, pelted with 48 cents.
Probably
just like. Fucking keep walking.
I don't know. I once got kicked out of Walmart myself. And it took a really, really long time. It probably took like an hour and a half for me to get kicked out of Walmart with my buddies. Because we took those little scooters, whatever, that handicapped people have.
Whatever. I used to have to be the person that'd tell you to leave when I worked at Walmart.
We took them. We did a lap around the building. We went in the neighborhood. We did a lap around the block. And then we came back. We went in. We did a lap around the whole store. And somebody eventually came up to us. And we had a whole bunch of random shit in our carts. We pretended
a fucking stick from the neighborhood. Someone's spare tire.
We got bamboo. Where'd you get that? We don't even sell it. Bamboo?
And they were like, hey, do you guys need these carts? Because they've been gone for a while. And we were like, well, somebody's got to win the race. And they were like, no, you got to go.
We got 2 laps yet, motherfucker. We can't stop this. We got money riding on this shit.
You ever play Mario Kart? This is for real.
I got $10, man. You gonna give me that $10? I don't think so. So let this fucking race finish.
Alrighty, so that's gonna conclude it for this episode.
We can't drop it that fast.
We can.
We have to slow.
We're going to. We're going to. So if you like it, check us out on Facebook. And oddly enough, we've created a Twitter.
Twitter.
We've created a Twitter for all you twatters. So if you want, check us out. The page is Words Slurred on Twitter.
See, I'm contemplating that. That would have been kind of funny if we would have had our name Words Slurred instead of Slurred Words. But I like how you did that with the...
I had no choice.
I mean, that's good.
But no, we wound up making a Twitter. So a twatter.
What's next? Honestly.
Nothing. Google Plus.
The moon.
We got Google Plus.
I'm going to buy a fucking planet.
I'm going to buy a
and we're going to record off of it.
Okay.
And on that bombshell, we're not going to do it because we're probably going to get sued.
Isn't that say on Top Gear?
Shut up! There goes our